All right. Thanks so much, Tony, for joining me today. For everyone out there watching, Tony and I, we actually met back in October. A bunch of us internet marketers got together for a business retreat in Zion National Park. So it was really fun to meet you there, Tony. And yeah, we both have online businesses. We've collaborated with some stuff in the past, and so I'm excited to interview Tony today to kind of share his experience with having an online business and give anyone out there some motivation or tips if they're thinking about starting their own. So, Tony, I'd love to hear kind of how you got to where you are today, what made you want to start an online business, and all that.
For me, what got me started, pretty deep actually. I lost a buddy, and when I lost him, it made me do a lot of reflecting. So I basically got to a point to where losing him made me just kind of realize how short we throw this term around a lot, just like life short, things like that. Well, that was my eye opener, just how short and precious it is. We're the same age. We went to high school together. I know his wife, or should have been his wife, his daughter. I know all of them. It's just a rude awakening to really how, like, we always thought he was healthy. Like this, when I got that phone call in the morning, let's say I did not expect that phone call. It was really out of the blue. So that was just like something I was like, okay, it's time to, really rethink things, Tony, and, start moving in a different direction.
Yeah, life really is too short, or is just, yeah, so short, and
It can be.
we take a lot of things for granted sometimes and find ourselves sometimes on a path where it's not our dream life, and to like think if we don't make a change in like 50 years down the road, we're like look back and like what the heck, like why, just to have regrets. And I know a lot of, if you like ask a lot of people when they're in their 60s, 70s, 80s, they always say like, just do the things you love and to, chase your dreams because life is short. So
Absolutely.
yeah, definitely. um so, starting your own online business, and what really are any obstacles or challenges that you've had to face along the way, and how have you overcome them?
My biggest obstacle I've had to face, which was funny, was myself. Uh, this was an eye opener for me. It was, with what I just told you about losing my buddy and then getting into this, it was one of those things to where, I had to look myself in the mirror instead of turning and running. I had to really address myself and start fixing it and I still am, but that's the only way things are going to change. If you're willing to actually look in the mirror, see the reason why you're not going in the direction you want to be going, or etc., and really having the guts basically to be like, okay, it's time to change, can't run. So that's something, being in here and doing all the personal development, that's one of the biggest things I've got. And it's actually been really good for me. I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm definitely in the right direction. And, the future for me, I still feel looks really big. Like I still have that vision in my head. I still feel that this business is going to be very, very good for me. I've had a lot of good things come from this. So it's all good.
Awesome. Yeah. We can stand in like in our way so many, like in so many ways in life, right? Like getting out of our own way is one of the biggest obstacles that people have to overcome when they are really, making a decision or to make a change in their life, or go on a certain path. A lot of times we just stand in our own ways. So yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely our own worst enemy.
Hmm.
100%. I don't care what anybody says. When people want to say they want to come up with excuses or things like that, this is something I've had to learn and just get real with myself with, and be like, there are no excuses. There's nobody else to blame. It's
Hmm.
only the person I see in the mirror.
Yeah.
And until I'm able to fix that, nothing's going to get fixed. A lot
Yep.
of people aren't willing to have that deep realization, but once you do, I think you get great growth from that.
Yeah. I hear you. Yeah. A lot of times we try to, yeah, think of excuses or blame people, but it's like our own decisions got us to where we are right now. But it's so cool
Yep.
that we also have the power to make the decisions to bring us into a whole different path, or one decision can make such a difference. There's, one decision can be such a big thing, and make such a difference. So it's cool that, well, yeah, not only did we get ourselves into whatever situation we are in today, but we also have that awesome power to get us out of it. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, and so speaking of online businesses, and yeah, we're in the same community of people who are building online businesses and need the same training platform and the marketing system. What would you say is your favorite part about all of that, and that has been the most useful to you, or that you like the most? Anything like that?
I'd say two things for me are the biggest. One, the training platform really helped me in regards to, it's like, I definitely wouldn't consider myself a computer savvy guy. So the breakdown of it, like a lot of the videos I watch and with the training, like there's no way you can't learn because they literally break everything down. They walk you through step by step. Like you watching a computer screen, you're seeing everything that they're doing. And for me, that's been really huge to learn that way, especially because I'm like a visual / hands-on learner. So that's been really beneficial to me. If like somebody's telling me just to go look something up or something like that, obviously I can still learn that way.
Mm-hmm.
But the way they have ours structured to where it's broken down and I can literally follow step by step, and it takes you from point A to point Z. Like, so you kind of get the training as you go, not overwhelming. And then also for me is the mentors that, have my back in this system. Like, I know you had a post on it with, standing on the back of giants.
Mm-hmm.
When you have that, I mean, I don't know if it's just, I don't know the right way of putting it. I guess when you have somebody with that success and somebody that's willing to stick with you so much and always be there for you, it's almost like, at the end of the day, there's no way to fail when you have mentors that are that good.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
those are the two biggest things for me.
Yeah, if you think about like all the like really successful people in this world, basically all of them have had mentors that were also successful. So it's like learning from someone who's successful is the best way to also become successful.
Absolutely.
Yeah, mentorship is huge. And I didn't really realize that before like starting my own online business. I like didn't really realize the importance of mentorship and accountability in like a community until I really had it. And I can't imagine not having it now. Like that'd be bad. Like yeah.
I totally know where you're coming from. I felt the same way. I didn't realize there was so much power behind it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then, yeah, if that would be taken away from me, I would be very lost. I know that for sure.
It's good to have that guidance throughout the way, and any questions or any type of spark or just whatever the case may be, just knowing not just our two big mentors, but the others that we have here too that I know I can reach out to at any time. It's just a great feeling. It's almost like you can't fail unless you fail, like unless you give up, basically. The support's there. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely the only way to fail. When you have such an awesome like community and mentors, the only way to really fail is giving up, because only time will tell, or like, yeah, it's just a matter of time. It's not if, it's when, right?
Absolutely.
Definitely. So how would you explain what it is that we do, how we make an income online, in your own words?
I guess the simplest way to break it down is just affiliate marketing. Like a lot of companies are going that route because it's a cheaper way for the company of doing advertising / getting business, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of companies going to the affiliate side and having affiliate programs for that. Like a lot of the big companies out there have this program. If you guys don't realize it, just scroll down to the bottom of their page, whether it be Best Buy, Home Depot, Amazon, you name it, they all have affiliate programs. And we're just kind of like that. We're an affiliate to a company, and we sell products and we make commission off that. I guess long story short.
Yeah, that's definitely a simple way to put it. Yeah, there's a lot that goes into having an online business, and there's so many ways to make an income online. But affiliate marketing is definitely an awesome way.
Yep. This is one great avenue to take if people want to go that route.
Mhm. Yeah. I guess next question is what are you looking forward to, in your future with like having an online business? Like, what has it done for you already? What things are you excited about that it'll be doing for you in the future?
Oh man, I love this question. I don't know. Going back, kind of originally, it's taught me a lot about myself. Uh, it's allowed me to believe in myself more. It's allowed me to uh, have these visions of where I want to go in my future and believe it's possible. And I know through this, you know, business that we do, it absolutely can make that my dreams a reality, and it's actually getting me very close to it. I know, like, I'm about ready to buy a van and convert it here in the middle of 2019. So it's allowed me to not shy away from the things I want to go after. Even though my business is not at the level I want it to yet, I know it is, and it's allowed me to really strive and push towards that, and don't wait to just do it. So I was like, I've always dreamed about getting a van, not more so like traveling all over the world, even though I do plan on doing some of that. But I want to be able to do local trips, surf travel, carry all my surf stuff in there, go up the East Coast and surf. I'm doing it, like I said, in July, and it's just, I don't know, it's really expanded on where I can really go in life. And I think that's huge to me. It feels amazing.
Yeah, that's so awesome. I'm excited for you. um, Last question. If you had one piece of advice to give to someone who was thinking about starting their own online business, what would that be?
Oh man, one piece of advice. Uh, I guess the one piece of advice I would say is it's going to be scary, but don't be scared. And to reference that, basically anything new or any type of big change or going into a new avenue, whatever the case may be, is going to be scary. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a straightforward dude. Like, I was scared, I was skeptical, I did not know what I was getting into for the most part. I mean, I knew what I was doing, I just didn't know the full extent of it. You don't really see everything, I guess, until you're in, and like you really are like in the back end and like doing all the marketing and stuff. Like, so getting into a whole new adventure of not working online, it was scary for me. It was really scary. But I was more so scared about what my next 20 years was going to look like if I keep repeating my last 20 years. And if you keep repeating what you're doing, you're only going to get what you were doing. So, like I said, it's easy for me to say because I'm seeing both sides now. But coming in, I was scared, and it's okay. Like I said, when we talked about mentors, we have anybody available to help. We all do help. It's a great community. We don't let anybody struggle. If they want the help, we give it. So don't be afraid. You just got to go. It's the only way you're going to get change.
Yeah.
Only way.
Yeah, acknowledge the fear and do it anyway, right?
That's the only, that's one thing I've learned. You're only going to get change if you make a change. If you go into something different, that's literally even big. I'm even big in, like, and you are too, I'm sure, the manifesting, things like that, where you can manifest whatever you want. If you're not willing to make changes, that manifestation is not going to come into play. You got to start making some moves.
Yep, definitely. Nothing will change unless you decide to change, right? Yeah.
And if you are scared, you think you're going to fall, we got people that'll catch you. So no worries.
Yep, absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Tony, and thank you to everyone who is out there watching. And hopefully, our little chat motivated you to just really chase your dreams and yeah, just feel the fear and do it anyway, and just live this one life because it can be way too short. So yeah, Well, thanks, Tony. I'll talk to you later, and thanks for
No
everyone.
problem.
Bye.
Phew.